I'm not gonna be long, but I'm gonna sing my song. I'm not gonna be long, but baby, I'm gonna sing my song. Baby, I'm gonna sing my word. Baby, I'm gonna sing my song. Sing, I'm gonna 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 sing my song. Hey, bona fides, and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cmeantit, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. Baby, Giselle Bryant got slayed tonight on the reunion. Oh, baby, I was here for it. I am only going to talk about the Slayage right now because I got something to do, okay? Now, someone to do, something to do, get out my business, okay? Anyway, because it's so late, that's the only reason why I said that. Baby Giselle got Molly whopped, okay? And I was absolutely here for it. The Grand Dame was the perfect person to do it. People keep saying it was going to be Robin. It had to be the Grand Dame. And she been building and building and building all season to get in that ass, okay? Wasn't no mountain high enough and no valley low enough to keep her off that ass. Baby, I was here for it. Do you hear me? She came in about that stuff. All this stuff was like, why is you was gagging me too? Why it's like Karen sat back and oh my gosh, even the way Karen handled Wendy fed right into that egoism and stuff that she has and stuff like that. And oh yes, girl, no, she sidestepped all Wendy's stuff. Wendy's air kept getting snatched. LaDon was on it. Wendy's air kept getting snatched out of her because she was on one, baby. She was on one. And in between that last episode and this first episode of the reunion, or the finale, and then in between the finale and the reunion, Wendy has solidified to me that I cannot stand her. I don't want to see her at all. She has done enough. Back to LaDon and the Slayage of Giselle. Baby, every time she had a chance, she brought back everything. Well, most of the stuff. I'm waiting to hear some more that Giselle had did towards her. Oh, so you're talking about the so you're talking about businesses and stuff like that, baby. I was gonna come in here and tell y'all I was on the Instagram, and every Hugh ain't made a post since April. Now, even if let's say let's say that your Chinese manufacturer or whatever really did shut down and you're looking for other things and stuff like that, wouldn't you be keeping the people enticed with your brand by making comments like, how have you been enjoying your more coming soon later? You know, right now we're having difficulties because of COVID. Every Hue is in this together. We're all in this together. None of it. None of it. And Karen has been sitting back getting the good news. Getting the good news. So are you in business? That's what we need to know. And I said that. I said I cannot do this show because they don't get into the people's tail that needs to get their tail into. Now didn't I say that? But baby, I got paid. They said, come on back, Cmeantit, to come back and watch us. She asked her, is every Hugh still in business? Are you still in business? Baby Giselle was just like, oh my gosh, I've never been treated this way. You know, I've never been treated this way. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh girl, who said that? Candace talking about, oh, you're a pretty girl, so you don't have to try about her clothes and stuff like that. Girl, forget it. It's not nothing about being pretty because all that makeup is what helps Giselle, okay? It just has the fact that it's in the clothes and in the furniture. Baby girl just don't have no style and taste, okay? And that's what that is. But now, Can we get into the Jamal Bryant stuff? Baby, I loved how Karen eased into it. Karen just let her know. Karen just put her on game like, baby, you will not be getting me anymore. You will not be doing me. You will not be doing all that extra stuff because although I won't get you at the moment, I'm gonna come and get you when you least expect it. And she told her, she said, now word on the street. Because now remember Giselle's tagline was one word on the street. I'm the baddest thing walking and the woo 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 whatever. She kept telling the word on the street, okay? Since you like the word on the street, let's talk about what the street talking about you now, okay? And they say that your man got a whole bunch of your own daddy said he got a whole bunch of baby daddy. I was surprised at Giselle. I think Giselle has sat high and looked low for so long. She did not prepare herself with that comeback. Giselle, what is that about? And then now every hue is gone. She really don't have nothing else going on but being messy with Robin, right? And Karen said that her job was at stake. But it seemed like Andy just loves him. So Giselle, I don't think Andy's the final decision maker on anything. But he might be a big but I don't think he's the final decision maker. Now, I'm hollering because she said, word on the street is for you to say your job, you came into some kind of deal with Jamal Bryant to act like y'all was together and woo, and then, have a storyline for the season. Baby, I believe that Karen and Monique tag team that ass, and that was the plan from the beginning. I think it was like Monique came with the good news in paper and writing and shared it with Karen. And Karen was like, you know what? I'm going to do her. And I need you to figure out a way where you can tag yourself in. And that's exactly what happened. Where y'all at? That's exactly what happened. Because Karen came with and then Karen was about to mess it up, though, at one point in time. So I ain't too much worried about it anyway. Well, why are you talking about it then? You worried about it and you want answers. And we're not leaving this question until we get answers. Baby, she said, yes, I heard that he was down there and he got, y'all faking and he got a whole nother girlfriend and stuff like that since you been with him. Now, what's going on? She delivers it so refined and with a lot of class, but a hard stinger. None of that ignorant talk and stupid mess. You know what I'm saying? Very reminiscent of season 10 with Kenya and Nene Dragon Kim. Yeah, okay. Yes. Hold on. We're gonna get that. Cause now we're going over here to Monique. So she asked her, and so Giselle thought she was gonna be able to dismiss the whole situation, the whole line of questioning and stuff like that. Like, okay, so you don't want to be in it. You didn't really want to have anything to do with it. We'll stay out of it. What can we do, Andy? Andy said, well, if he had a baby, would you be with him? She was like, well, he hasn't. Baby, let me tell y'all something. This has been out since last year that he didn't have a baby, okay? A new baby. And in publications, they usually be getting it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how she thought. Maybe she thought at her wits' end and she was never going to come up with anything. I have no idea. But when Andy said, well, would you stay with him if he had a baby? And she said, well, he hasn't. And and here go Monique. Well, I don't like to play dirty, but since you like to play dirty, and I was like, wait a minute, Monique, she ain't played dirty with you at this reunion, but she didn't play dirty all season, so let's get it, right? And Monique then came with that damn binder, and I'm not mad at it. And she came with the receipts talking about the lady he was dating who was also a pastor. Did y'all catch that? The lady who he was dating who was also a pastor, okay? Got pictures, sent Monique pictures of him in her bed, Jesus. And them going back talking with each other and him confirming that what she is seeing on TV is a mirage, okay? It was all planned out, just to help each other out, which is what we all speculated anyway, right? What happened to that pretty Giselle? Giselle looked fat all of a sudden. She had neck rolls all of a sudden. She was sitting way down and deep in the seat. She was looking around and stuff. She was looking ashen by the face. I was like, damn, Giselle, this taking you out there. You know you was fooling us. You knew you was fooling before you got on the daggone show with this bull crap. And you ain't no way near tired and nowhere near prepared at all. I was through with Giselle. I was very disappointed in Giselle. But baby, did you see how all the other women were wincing? Because they know they didn't heard the shit. And they believe Giselle's a fake like that. And baby, Monique hit her in hard, talking about, you sitting here doing all this stuff in front of your children. Your children ain't even with this stuff, baby. Oh, Monique. And baby, listen, let me tell y'all something. Monique needs to live in who the hell she is. All these other bitches are. Monique, you will get gutter. You will get down and rumble in the mud. Maybe you may have some beautiful vernacular and vocabulary, but you don't mind slanging a hoe out by the window. And that's what it is. Why is you keep saying, I'm scared that I'm not proving myself to the women. Monique, please, girl, we're here for it. I'm here for the binder. Are y'all here for the binder? See, because the binder, it's just as it shows. See, y'all put some little quick shit on me, quick thoughts, and try to run a little quick game and stuff on me. But y'all been sitting here plotting and planning, and while y'all thought, oh, she ain't getting no airtime, and they're gonna let her go, baby. If I am let go, I am going to come with all the evidence, circumstantial and otherwise, to dog your character and assassinate you hoes down to the ground. And I am not mad at that. Anybody in the room mad at that? I'm not. I'm totally here for Monique doing it. And Monique, you need to stand in who you are. That does not mean you're a bad person. They have done things to you, and you're just doing it harder to them in this moment. Now, all this season looked like they were winning, and now you're winning. Okay? And she said, you sitting up here, a fraud. And what was Candace talking about at this moment? Oh, she waited she waited a long time. And you know what, Candace? I for no minute think that you didn't already know that she had this shit in the bag. But while she was trying to have a camaraderie with Giselle and stuff, she and y'all was still cool, she let it fly. So why you didn't tell Giselle what was on the main line? That's what you should have did, Candace, while you talking about your friend. Then Candace sitting up there talking about, oh my gosh, this is so disgusting, these things. Are we really going to sit here and listen to it? Girl, we really be sitting there reading your tweets. And then Andy told you can't tweet like that no more. I heard that Bravo said you can't be doing all that tweeting and that ignorant mess that you was doing and stuff like that. All that disgusting things you were saying. All the disgusting things, Candace. And you can't find yourself to stomach some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Nobody called your name not one time. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Candace, kiss my ass. Okay? I was too through her. She was just mad that Monique was winning. See. Candace then got embarrassed about getting her ass whooped. Okay? And I said this the last time I came on and talked about this. Candace is very embarrassed about getting her ass whooped. That's why all these tears and these hysterics and all this drama goes on every time she talks about it. It's just the embarrassment. And she cannot stand Monique to win at all because Monique didn't have the ultimate win. She invaded her body space and whooped that ass, okay? And that's just what it is. So she wants to come in talking hypocritically about what's disgusting to listen to and say and stuff. Candace, girl, go somewhere. Lay it down. All the way. All the way. So what y'all got to say about the Slayage? Let's talk. I only want to really talk about the Slayage. Ugh, I don't know what is wrong with me. Y'all, I've been sick, okay? That's another reason why I ain't been on here. I've been buying cars. I had to buy a car for Brooklyn because she was in a hit and run. My pressure's been up. I just got a lot going on. So please forgive me, but I have not been around. And I'm trying to stay on now. Damn, I had been doing good for 3 hours. And now I think I done talked myself in. And I think this mess is negative to my inner chi. I think mess and gossiping is terrible for my inner chi. I was living for Monique, reading out his... Come on. Send me the number, okay? She said, wait a minute. She said, well, maybe would you like, what would you believe it if I told you his phone number? Oh, thank you. I miss y'all too. I really do. Oh, well, could you believe it? Excuse me. Could you find it in yourself to believe it if I read his phone number out? Baby, she read that phone number out. And Giselle sat up there and copped to the phone number. Did y'all see Robin be like, oh no, I would have never copped it. Robin was like, oh, like, girl, like, what's wrong with you? Giselle totally tapped out. That's Giselle. She totally tapped out and got roasted. She did. Baby, did you hear when Monique kept talking? She was like, well, don't believe that. That's reality TV. Well, the way she was reading it too, she knew exactly what part she wanted to read, okay? Have you ever seen Every Hue Beauty? Never. You said, look, what it say? It's you says, trust me, if they wouldn't have let her, or if she would have said that wasn't his phone number, she was like, okay, well, hold on, here's my burner phone, let me call. And girl, why do they keep throwing pictures of who Jamal Bryant is? Every time they say his name, they show a picture or a video clip of him. I'm like, child, this to all the ladies? Is this to all the ladies a warning? I don't understand it. Honey, that stuff is crazy. What you wouldn't do for some dough? No, I would have never confirmed that number either. What you wouldn't do for some dough? You got your kids entangled in this embarrassment. And Karen's so fake with it. Like, every time Monique was saying something, she's like, oh, ooh. Hold on, let me see if you see my face when this light come back on. You know, she be doing her mouth and stuff. I said, come on, Karen. Let me tell you something. It had to start with Karen. The official slaying of Giselle had to come from Karen. Okay, I will talk about this colorism before I get off. Wendy, sit your monkey ass down. That terrible ass makeup you got on. Yeah, you definitely need to go get your makeup together, okay? Yeah, honey, that's what I said. The female pastor had Jamal in the bed. So, yeah, like, okay, so Andy asked, do you feel like it's some colorism going on when the dark-skinned sisters are allowed to be addressed as aggressive or negative and stuff like that? Woo. And Wendy's like, ooh, I'm ready. And then here goes Robin. Don't look at me, Wendy. Don't look at me, Wendy. And it was like, girl, like, what is your goddamn problem, Robin? And Wendy was like, well, I'm looking at all y'all because I can't wait to see what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Wendy, so you can sit up and call each other hood rat, just like Monique said, hood rat, ghetto, gutter, all kind of other stuff that y'all say about each other as black women. But just because you dark, can't nobody say you're aggressive. Listen, if they was to say that, if a white person was to say that any of them yellow women was aggressive, that would be a black woman being called aggressive too. So why is it okay for you to use whatever language, but you're going to tell them other folks that they need to use a certain language? No. It's a whole bunch of words in the English language. Girl, please. And Karen loves to fuck with Wendy. Oh yes, Wendy. We need to learn. We need to identify that and do better. And Karen don't believe none of this stuff she's saying to Wendy. They ain't started over. This ain't day one. You know what I'm saying? Karen don't like Wendy. Period. Okay. And it was so crazy because hey, India E, girl, what y'all doing? Oh, obviously by now. I didn't think none of y'all would be in here, but my people through. The dark-skinned girls look good, and I know they didn't. Nobody called Monique hood rat or ghetto but Candace. Calling Monique hood rat and ghetto is classism, not colorism. But they saying that the people on social media are calling them aggressive and all that stuff too. And to me, I thought it was the same thing too. Monique is the one who said the hood came out. Okay, well, that's Monique saying that. Just like I'ma say nigga, and bet no white folks say nigga. Just like gay folks gonna say the F word and bet not no gay folks say the F word, okay? All right. So y'all know what it is. Y'all know how to do, okay? So, but you know what I'm saying? They've been saying little stuff about her, the lighter ones, about Monique since she got on there. And now Wendy gets on there. Wendy's all like, oh, this is so offensive and stuff like that. No one ever called Ashley aggressive, and she's the most vile one on the show. Though, yeah, Ashley is the most vile one. She really is. That's why Ashley and Candace don't get along, because they're both disgusting. Can we talk about track it? Oh my gosh, did y'all see? Did y'all see what was them tracks? Them skid marks in Robin's hair. Jesus, I don't know what that was. I couldn't get into it. But I don't want to do the whole thing because I'm going to do a season finale because I have to talk about Michael Darby. A season finale and reunion 1 review. Okay? But as for the colorism thing, I think that Wendy was doing way too much. And again, talking too much to be the new girl. Where was I at? Someone said that I was on one of my Facebook Potomac things. And they were just saying she did so much this season. And it was none of her business. Did y'all see when Juan proposed to Robin and how Wendy acted? Baby Wendy, I know her husband was embarrassed. I think he'd be like, he's spaced age, like he out there. Like, oh no, he don't go smile. That's what he'd be looking like. But what was Wendy doing when that girl got proposed? She was doing way too much. Trying to be seen, and then when Michael and was getting mad with Chris, and she was like, and she said, is she going to get her husband? Why she go over there and why she go over there and say, no, this should not. So it's like, Wendy, sit your fuck ass down, bitch. You don't run a goddamn thing. Oh my gosh. Yes, Wendy is very annoying. Wendy is very, very annoying. But I'm telling you, do you see how she is always in the midst of shit? Always. Always in the midst. In the midst of shit. Always in the midst of some shit, okay? She loved the grandstand doing too much. Even Giselle had to go and tell her to go sit down during the proposal. Like, okay, thank you, go sit. You're happy, sit down. You're doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? Wendy is, ooh. And then she always saying that she Nigerian and she represented Nigeria. Well, why you go get some raggedy Nigerian hair or something like, you know what I'm saying? You look like, like so many times, like, I feel like it's a glow to African women. A glow to African women that colonial hair just does not go with their skin texture, their skin glow, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So why would you go get the most worst wig for an African woman to wear and put that shit on with a dress that don't even hang right when you sit down, and you know you're going to be sitting, the whole time you're wearing a dress, you're going to be sitting down. It was rolling out of control, just like you. And then why would your makeup be so... It was what you always see African women. Like, you need to represent physically African women a little bit better than. If you're going to keep talking about African women. Because, sometimes, like, different chemical makeups and stuff. I don't know how to say this because I'm definitely not trying to offend anyone because I am a proud African-American, Black American descendant of slaves from Africa, I think. I think that was from Africa, okay? But I would tell you like this. Wendy looked like some typical $2 African makeup and hair. I'm just going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been as wet. That makeup shouldn't have been looking all wet. That hair was not it. I just don't think that first, like, I just don't think that colonial hair looks good on African women. I just don't. Yeah, you said she trying to secure that champagne glass. She done got on everybody's nerves, and they see it too. You see, was asking all the questions. Folks was letting her know you getting on our nerves. Yeah, so you need to try to represent African women physically a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And Ashley, if you was gonna get with Wendy, you should have been a little bit on it, a little bit more, okay? Because see, what you were saying was right. She does use, baby, hold up. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say in a minute. She does use her degrees and her education in a divisive manner. She talking about divisive. Okay, but baby, I don't know. So can somebody look that up? Is it divisive or divisive? Because I've always heard divisive. Okay. I feel like Ashley's attempt fell short, and I was like, Ashley, get the fuck on if you weren't gonna do Wendy. Okay, you know Wendy has to be done. Okay, but so that was one thing. And then did you see when Giselle told Karen that her Geritol had just kicked in, and Karen was like, that's ageist. And I don't think it was, she was saying ageist. I think she was saying that's ageist. Yeah, I say device. Okay. Um, ageist. And did you see how quick Wendy was to say it's ageism. Ageism, like pronounce it right. And I love how Karen did. Cause see me, I'd have been like, bitch, see this, that shit we talking about. Hold, let me tell you. You know, I'd have went off. So I love it. And I love being around older women who have that finesse about them. They'll put you in your place, but it'll be done in a way that is still regal. And she was like, ageist. She said, age is ageism. Okay, thank you, baby. Whatever it is, whatever, so call it what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't paying, thank you, but I ain't paying no attention to you, girl. And told Giselle to sit her old ass down. You trying to make her age comment, and you 50 years old. She said, you 50 years old, get your old, you old bitch. Did you have yours today? Girl, Karen was on it today. And then you see Andy tell me, how you gonna dig your way out of this, Karen, about what she say? About not wanting Wendy on the show and having had told Giselle and them that she didn't think that Wendy was right for the show. And you see how she said, well, yeah, I said, we were having a problem, but from here it's day one. And and you see how Wendy, it took all the wind out of Wendy. I loved it. It took all the wind because she never really said yay, nay, that I said that. But I'm gonna take control of this because I was talking shit about you. We can start over, okay? And Wendy was like, oh, okay. I bet it took Wendy about 2 minutes. She's like, oh, freak, I should have still read her. Should have ran it in the hole. Actually, y'all, this was like one of the best reunion episodes I've seen in a very long time. In a very long time. And it's mostly due to the fact that Giselle finally got slayed. And how dumbfounded Giselle looked. I mean, she had nothing for the people. That's what you call, I think I'm cute and I can do and say anything. Now, you just saw how that happened to Candace. Candace thought she was cute. She could do and say anything. And she got skull drugged. Okay? And then, what's the name? Then Giselle called herself trying to just saunter on the show like, bitch, ain't nobody gonna try me. Woo, woo, woo. Giselle thinks too much about herself, needs to be taken down a peg or two. Okay? And that's exactly what happened. Giselle looked like she was about to cry. She gathered it. Okay? But I was totally here for it. Andrew, you ain't got more to say? Usually you got more to say. I was all the way here. The top of I'm looking up. He said the dark-skinned girl looked good. Which one? I can tell you that Candace looked good by the makeup and the hair. And as always, Monique looked good. But I do believe what Monique presented. I do think that she has some documentation saying that now. And I do believe it is some baby somewhere. Okay, yeah. I don't know what happened to him. So we just gonna see how, ended on that. We're gonna see if they pick up on that. I don't know for sure. But they should. They should pick back up right there for like 2 minutes and then go somewhere else. You got a lot to say. I bet you're going to go on your other people page and say it, huh? Y'all, you know I'm jealous, funny actor. Y'all getting that coronavirus vaccination? Okay, we could do that, Andrew. No, his number ain't no 401, girl. It's 410. Get into it. That's Baltimore. It's my stomach. SLC. No. Mm-mm. Hell no. But baby, I did see Real Housewives of Atlanta, the second episode. I haven't seen the first one. I'm going to go back and watch that. And I tell you one thing, Drew and her husband, baby, you thought you was going to be gone for 3 days? No, indeed. You thought you was going to be gone for 3 days talking about at no point could you not reach me by text. So that's why she really ain't really tripping, because she was able to speak with him and stuff like that. But you got mad and you left up out of here for 3 days. See, I'm scared of this. As me and mine talking about marriage and stuff like that and living together and all that, I hope he would never try no shit like that, because I wouldn't be able to take that. You just left for 3 days and then tell me I said I went to the beach. Bitch, fuck that. Where did you go and who did you go with? And you better not ever do no shit like that again. Her husband all right. He seemed like he's emotional. Ugh. And I'm with her. You try to front me in front of my mom and them and then took off with my mom in the house? Oh, hell no. That's so disrespectful. But, baby, she would sit up there just like they said on that stupid-ass show that Portia and them got. Portia and Giselle and them two white girls got. That white girl said, I was here for her being ready. Like, you going to tell me right now, and I'll blow up this whole marriage on camera right now, because you're going to tell me right now. She still didn't get all that she wanted from him. I'm like, see, I wouldn't like that at all. So we would have to, like, it might get physical. Because no, you don't just get up and leave. And tell me you went to the beach. So you drove out of state and went to the beach? Nah. With who then? Hootie who is what I don't need to know. Okay? Please like this video. Baby. California marks third straight day of 30,000 new cases a day. Oh my gosh. I didn't watch, but I saw that. Couldn't have been me. Okay. And I just was looking at her like, oh my gosh. And her wig was horrible. That color, that dark brown color in the back of her dining room is the same color I got. It looks like the exact same color I got in my dining room. But, Drew, can we talk about the Ashley furniture in the bedroom? Now, this is Wayfair. But I ain't no housewife or whatever. What does her husband do? I don't know, because like I said, I only seen a little bit of the second episode. No vaccine for me either. Mm-hmm. He gives me manipulative. You don't understand black men. Yeah. I'm trying to make a legacy. I'm the first one here that's able, in my family, who's able to make a legacy. And you, girl, boy, get the fuck out. See, that type of shit like that would get on my nerves. Reminds me of when LaToya Lucky's husband left her while she was pregnant and returned a week later. Ooh, I didn't know that. Is she still with him? Baby, when Holly Berry ain't never had no solid relationship, that taught me a lot. That you can be beautiful, have the most money, you know what I'm saying, have access, as much as you please. But you may still have to go through some stuff with some niggas. Or some men will still not value you, whatever. But I'm going to watch those 2 episodes tomorrow. don't know which one I'm gonna do first. You see how much weight Portia done lost? All that long, and Pilar's hair just growing in. She looking more like her mama more and more, but she still got that look. So I don't know. Baby Dean is getting cute on Potomac. He's getting real cute. Um, I think all of Monique's kids are cute. Baby, I saw Riley's nose on that episode tonight. Wasn't no need for none of that. Wasn't no need for that. I've already gave my commentary about that. I just don't get it. But she's having fun living it up in New York, having a good old time. I'm really proud of her. So, besides the nose. But y'all, I'm up out of here. I just came in to drop by real quick. Yes. All of it is atrocious. But listen, I love y'all. I'm still here. I'm just not feeling good, and I have a lot of responsibility right now. I might do a niggas and flies about this whole family Christmas thing that just blew up in my face last week or last night. And I'm just sick of everybody, and I just canceled everything. Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I might do a niggas and flies on that. I really might. Okay, so I'll be seeing y'all soon, okay? All right, bye.